do a reading here for Kathleen. There's a job offer in Boca Raton, and there's another job offer in West Palm Beach. So I'm going to do a quick pull. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is in the central position. He's always very patient. He's waiting. He's very strong. He's very like a Virgo figure, because he's very meticulous. He waits a long time, and he's not in any rush to go anywhere. He's just sitting there on his plough horse, and he's waiting to come along. Sit down, Digu. And then we have the Lover's card. Now the Lover's card is always talking about a choice rather than the actual lovers. It's Major Arcana number 6. It also represents get down. It also represents the Gemini month of May, June. Here we have the Four of Wands in the foundation of the question. The Four of Wands is always very stable, very positive card. Looks like there's going to be a wedding, or it could be a contract of something. There's a contract coming up, something very nice. Something that we will be celebrating. And with the Four of Cups in the ultimate outcome, not the ultimate outcome, excuse me, in the goal, this is the goal position. The four of Cups when it's in the upright. Jigu, get down. The Four of Cups when it's in the upright position is almost always talking about boredom and not being happy with what we have. However, in the reversed position, we're talking about a lot of hope, and we're talking about something that we can have a lot of hope in, and it's like the crossing your fingers card. In the past, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is very successful card. However, we see a woman here who's kind of like a kept woman. She looks as if she's locked into her garden here. She has a beautiful garden, beautiful home, lots of money and everything, but she feels as if she's pent in. She's in like in a golden cage. And in the near future, we have the Moon. Now, the Moon reversed is... the Moon is always very dreamy, usually a very difficult card for me to read anyway, because it's so vague. The Moon is all about your dreams, your inner emotive self, your emotions, about how you feel. And when it's reversed, it's more like nightmarish, stuff like that. So we'll come back to it later with the Lenormand. So here we have the Four of Wands. Now the Four of Wands, we have 3 fours. The Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Now the Four of Swords is reversed. So with the reversed Four of Swords, we're looking at, again, a positive card, because it's saying it's time to wake up. It's time to start doing stuff. It's time to take action. after, you know, after you've been having time out. When it's in the upright position, we're talking about holidays, going to yoga classes, or, you know, taking a break. However, when it's reversed, we're talking about taking action. So there's action to be taken. And we have the Death card, which is very good in this, with this question, because the Death card is talking about transformation and change. Definitely change, transformation. And we have the Six of Cups. That's in your hopes and fears. The Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. All about your parents, well, I suppose in this case it would be like you're missing your parents, your mother. It's nostalgia, a little bit of nostalgia for the past here, your childhood. And we have the Knight of Swords, who is a little bit impatient here. We see somebody who's maybe rushing into something, or this is the ultimate goal here. So it might be, it could be sometimes it's considered like the child who's going bad. The parents would be worried that the child would be falling in with some bad people, like drug taking or alcoholism or something like that. But here, when the Knight of Swords is rushing in here, on when it's in the reverse position, we're looking at him kind of. It's more like waiting. More like somebody waiting for. It could be, yeah, somebody waiting for something to happen.